Hey, football fans! Welcome back to the channel where we break down everything about the NFL 2024 season. Today, we're diving into a matchup that has everyone talking. September 9th at Levi Stadium of the 2024 NFL season, where the San Francisco 49ers take on the New York Jets. This one's going to be a battle of grit, strategy, and pure athleticism. Let's get into it. The Jets vs. 49ers rivalry has been played 14 times, with the New York Jets winning 3 games and the San Francisco 49ers winning 11 games. It has been an uphill battle for the Jets so far. In their last faceoff during the 2020 season, the San Francisco 49ers dominated the New York Jets with a 31-13 victory. Despite injuries to key players, the 49ers showcased their depth and resilience, controlling the game from start to finish. The Jets struggled to find any rhythm on offense, while the 49ers defense held strong, limiting the Jets to just 1 touchdown. Let's talk about the key players to watch out for in their upcoming match. First up, we got the San Francisco 49ers. Coming off a strong season last year, they are hungry to make a deep playoff run. Firstly, we got Brock Purdy. Purdy is like a chess grandmaster disguised as a quarterback, always a step ahead of defenses with his football IQ and coolness under pressure.
An edge on the left side of that pocket, and Purdy's able to escape.
Interesting, they didn't call a timeout either. Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
He's the guy who calmly delivers pinpoint throws, while everyone else is panicking. With an impressive record of 4,280 yards and 31 touchdowns last season, he is the leader 49ers can rely on. Next, we have Nick Bosa. Bosa treats offensive linemen like speed bumps.
Get down and anticipate that right there. I mean, the one thing, Bosa doesn't even think it.
He just barrels through them with power, speed, and relentless effort. He's the kind of guy who makes quarterbacks reconsider their career choices after spending a day in his shadow. Then, we have Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey is like the Swiss Army knife of football. There's nothing he can't do. He's juking defenders out of their cleats or catching passes like a wide receiver.
Blitz coming. Purdy lofting, going deep. Has McCaffrey. He's got it! Touchdown, San Francisco!
Last season, he had 1,459 yards and 14 touchdowns. And lastly, we have Brandon Ayuk. The San Francisco 49ers wide receiver and occasional magician was drafted in the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft. He's like a blur on the field. If you blink, you might miss him turning a routine catch into a highlight reel.
Surprise, motherfucker.
With his speed, agility, and knack for big plays, Ayuk has quickly become the guy you don't want to leave open. Think of him as the 49ers' personal jetpack.
And he'll bust it inside the 20 and the 10, and look at that! He hurls his way into the end zone. Touchdown over Marcus Epps.
The San Francisco 49ers got the firepower on both sides of the ball. Their defense remains one of the most formidable in the league, while their offense has been consistent, showing versatility with both the ground game and aerial attack. On the other side, we've got the New York Jets. First up is Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers throws footballs like he's playing darts. Pinpoint accuracy and perfect placement every time. His brain works faster than the Wi-Fi in most stadiums. And when the game's on the line, he's cooler than a penguin in a snowstorm. He has been the vanguard of the Packers for the past few years. Jets fans are eager to watch him prove his worth here as well. Next is Garrett Wilson. Wilson runs routes like he's playing tag with kids. No one can catch him, and he's always wide open. Throw the ball anywhere near him, and he'll pull it in like he's magnetized to the football. Coming off the 2023 season with 1,042 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, he is here to stay. Then we have Sauce Gardner. Gardner locks down receivers with his arms, speed, and football IQ. He makes quarterbacks think twice before testing him. And lastly, we got Tyron Smith. The New York Jets' newest offensive tackle is like a human barricade. Good luck getting past him. After years of making life miserable for defenders with the Dallas Cowboys, Smith brings his muscle and experience to the Jets. At 6'5" and 320 pounds, he's built like a tank, ensuring that the Jets quarterback can sip his coffee in peace. The Jets have become a team no one can sleep on. After an offseason filled with significant moves, the Jets are looking to prove they're not just playoff contenders, but legitimate threats in the AFC. Now, let's break down the key matchups that will likely determine the outcome of this game. First up, we've got the battle between 49ers Brock Purdy and Jets' defense led by Sauce Gardner. Purdy will need to stay sharp and avoid mistakes against Gardner, who's been locking down receivers all season long. How Purdy handles the pressure, particularly on third downs, could be the difference maker. Another matchup to watch is the 49ers' run game against the Jets' defensive front. With Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, the Niners will look to establish dominance on the ground. But the Jets' defensive line has been stout, and they'll be ready to clog up those running lanes. And of course, who isn't excited about seeing Aaron Rodgers go up against the 49ers secondary? Rodgers, even at this stage of his career, is a master of exploiting defenses. So, what strategies might each team employ to secure the win? For the 49ers, it's all about controlling the tempo. If they can establish the run early, it'll open up play-action opportunities for Purdy, keeping the Jets' defense on their heels. On the flip side, the Jets will likely try to spread the field. Rodgers loves to work the short passing game, especially against aggressive defenses. If they can get the ball out quickly and neutralize the 49ers' pass rush, they'll keep the chains moving and control the clock. All right, it's time for my final prediction. This game is going to be a close one, but I'm giving a slight edge to the 49ers. Why? It all comes down to better defense and more consistent quarterback play. Their offense is led by Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon, and many others, while their defense is covered with the likes of Nick Bosa and Trent Williams. Talk about having superstars in one place.
Avengers!
Assemble.
But in the NFL, anything can happen, so I want to hear your thoughts. Drop your predictions in the comments below. That's a wrap for today's breakdown of the 49ers versus Jets. Mark your calendars for September 9th when these two teams clash at Levi Stadium. It's going to be a thrilling game you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.